And I am not going to put up the Team Harmony shout out this week, but on this call, I know we have one new Emerald, Miss Jen H. Congratulations. Yay! Yay! We have a brand new sparkly diamond, Miss AFAB. Woo woo! AFAB in the house. Yeah. In case you didn't know, whenever you hit diamond, you get added to an extra special Team Harmony group. It's just for sparkles and above. And then because AFAB is diamond, we have a new star diamond qualifier. Allison. This is the most ridiculous 6 weeks of her life. So for those of you that don't know about, Carrie. So for those of you that don't know what qualifying is, in order to achieve a star diamond rank, your personally sponsored diamond must hold their rank for 6 consecutive weeks. So in order for Allison to be Star Diamond official on March 26th, what? Somebody's flying that day? Lots of people? What are you talking about? I don't know. Anyways, taking sick days. What? Nobody's going to Denver. No. Anyways, so for Allison to become an official 1-star diamond on March 26th, AFAB has the extreme challenge, pressure put upon her to not drop out of diamond until then. So she has to hold it. Luckily, when you go star diamond qualifying, you already have your first week in. So it's very, very challenging. Yeah, no pressure, AFAB, none, zero. I am checking their drill downs like crazy. I check sponsorship drill down probably 4 times a day just because I'm obsessive and want to make sure that everybody is where they're supposed to be and check in on people and make sure everything's as is. Allison is full of pressure. But do not do what I did and qualify for 20 weeks out of 52. That's probably the dumbest thing you can do. And that was just for 2-star diamond. That was dumb. I didn't check my drill down enough. And on the very last day of the 6th week, I missed something. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Not cool. But let it go. And I think Mandy was talking about it in the new coach group. I posted a gem for you guys. It's in a post, though. You have to watch it unless you want to see it right now. It's a really stupid video. Maybe I'll show it to you at the end if you stick with me. It's probably my favorite. Okay, so congratulations to everybody this week. It's a huge week. Our volume this week isn't quite where it has been the rest of the month, but it's the end of the month. So I know there are a lot of coaches who are so close to hitting Success Club. So many that have 2, 3, 4. Encourage your coaches. Check your downline. Make sure that they are pushing to hit Success Club, not just for the volume or anything, but man, does it feel good when you hit Success Club. Holy crap. You're like, yeah, I did it. You kind of like want to punch something because you're like, eat that. So, hit Success Club. And if you have a coach that has hit Success Club like 6 months in a row, and this month they're like, oh, I can't. Give them a good smack across the head and say, you are 6 months away from all stars. Get your butt in gear and hit it. That's all I have to say. Do it. Okay, sorry. That's me being strange tonight. Anything else? Don't forget the 10. Oh, yeah, 10 active coaches. Yeah, Lee. To qualify, you have to have so many active coaches. In order for me to keep 2-star diamond qualifying, I have to have 6 active coaches. Well, I have to have 12 active coaches. They don't have to be all on the same leg. 4 have to be on one. You can have the rest on the other. That doesn't matter. I struggle to keep 6. I struggle to keep 6 on each leg. I'm like, oh, dear Lord, please just order your Shakeology. Just do it. Just sell something. Come on. Because then I lose my rank, which I don't really care about. But it can be very frustrating when you're qualifying. So, okay. So tonight I was, did you guys see in the Team Harmony group, I posted a picture, I think it was yesterday, of 2 emails that I got after I went to bed based on a blog post that I wrote about P90X3. Now, sometimes I want to gouge my eyes out for writing that post because the people that email me about it are people going, I don't understand the plan F. I have to eat 3,000 calories. Can you make a meal plan for me? I'm like, dude, for real? But it's nice because I just got 2 new customers from that blog post. So what I want to do tonight is I have in that blog post, I'm going to show it to you, and then show you how to set up a wufoo form. If you don't have a wufoo, show you how to make one. Or you can also do a Google Forms, which is what I kind of go back and forth between the 2. Because with wufoo, if you do a free account, you can only have so many questions. But Google Forms, you can have as many questions as you want. And then you can actually embed that in your blog post. So the form is right in your blog post. So I am going to screen share with you guys. How am I gonna, my computer does not like me, or I'm just crazy. That is probably the more correct answer. Hang on. Share the interwebs. You can see my Shutterfly. My husband has me ordering pictures. Just like our pictures. They're wonderful. They're wonderful pictures. Yes, yes. Actually, it's of our barn. Because did you know you can get 101 free Shutterfly prints through tonight? Check it out. 101 free ones. But I'm being very scattered this evening. So I'm going to go to my blog and I'm going to show you guys. Oh, I'm signed in with the wrong account. Kelly Elizabeth, what are you doing? Sign out, sign back in with this one. I wish Google would let me switch my Blogger over to my new email account, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So Blogger, here we go. So I'm going to check out my Learning to Love Me blog. And on here, the one that gets a ton of hits, ton of hits, is my P90X3. And that is actually from 2014. And I want to say it is from February, maybe January. We're going to look. We'll find it. We'll find that bad boy. Nope, that's in the fix. P90X3 calendar, test group. You know, it would be a lot easier if I was smart about this. P90X3 meal plan examples. So let's check this one out. This is what I'm talking about. So I wrote this on January 16th, and all it is someone asked me to help them with an eating plan. And I said, okay, of course, I'll help. Now, he was a 255-pound man who is in the F block. So what I have is I have the formula right there and basically how to figure out your calories. So this guy was on the meal plan F. And what I did is I did a meal plan of B. So this is what you're supposed to have. 2 proteins, 3 carbs. Like you're supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 proteins, those carbs and fats. So I did an example of what you would eat, and then I did a meal plan for F. And I did the same thing. So literally that's all I have there. So what people do is they go in here, and I don't even know where I put contact me. Apparently it's in here somewhere. And they find my email somehow, and they email me and ask for help, which is pretty darn awesome. And I've got lots of comments on here. This is one of my better ones. So maybe they come up here to contact me, and then they contact me. If I was smart, I would go back in and edit this and put a link to contact me for help with your meal plan. Okay. So that's really simple to do. And I actually probably will do that. I'll make a little graphic that'll say contact me. So people come in, they contact me, blah, 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 and ask for help. So that's that one. Now, another blog post. This one is my most blogged or my most repinned blog post. And I have very simple pictures, but they're watermarked. And then I tagged it with P90X, P90X3 meal plan, Plan B meal plan, Plan F meal plan, and X3 meal plan. So people on the web are checking if that's what they're searching for, P90X3 meal plan, probably my blog is going to come up for them. Another one that I get a lot, and this goes way back to, where is that sucker at? Oh, it's not there. Ah, here it is. Up here. It's from 2014. And we were doing the T25. Ooh, T25. Last year, we did a T25 group. You can see I have 800 hits on this, which is pretty good. So what I did is I did a little review here. And then I was talking about how T25 was on sale and how we were going to run a challenge group. And I have Amanda's before and after there, and her before and after. And then I have some other people and Deidre's. And if you look right here, I invite people to fill out my challenge test group application. And right here, I can fill in all their information and they hit submit, and it sends me an email saying that these people this person wants to be part of my group. So this, and I did this one through wufoo forms. So this is what I'm going to show you guys how to do tonight. And then there's another version of the same thing, which is, I think I did it here. 21-day fix VIP group, which is, I did this one through Google Docs, through Google Forms. So it looks a little bit different, but I can have unlimited questions in this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, and the place you want to go if you want to do a wufoo form, it's literally www.wu, that's a lot of W's, FOO.com, wufoo.com. Okay. As you get into wufoo, it's going to say, hi, sign up. And you know what? I'm going to sign up with a new account so I can show you guys what it is exactly from the beginning. Okay, so we're going to sign up for a free account. I'm going to put in kellylevere@gmail.com. My account URL. So this will be Kelly Levere. That free, create account, kellylevere@wufoo.com. Email, oops, that's already taken. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so I just use a different email address because apparently I used that one already. All right, so you jump in and it says, hey, you don't have any forms, let's make one. So there's forms, reports, themes, users. You can get into that stuff later. The themes are kind of fun. But we'll just talk about the forms right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new form. So here's your new form. And what you can do is you could be fancy pants. They have fancy pants ones, or they have standard. So I'm going to go in and ask people my form is going to be, did you see how I did that? Wait. Let's go back, add a field, get rid of that. Okay. So let's title the form first. Once you go in, go to add a field. See, I clicked right here. It says untitled form. This is my form. Fill it out. It's awesome. Okay, untitled form. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to change the title to join Team Harmony. Okay, this is my form. Fill it out. It's awesome. That's not going to fly. If you would like to be a coach on Team Harmony and be considered for our new challenger to coach training, please fill out this form. Okay? And label placement, top aligned, left aligned, blah, blah. You can do all that if you want. So confirmation, we can email them a confirmation, nothing. You can send them it'll show a text when they're done. Thanks for, it hates me. Okay, it's not letting. Customize confirmation. That's an upgrade. Okay, see, I can't unless I want to pay for it with a premium account, I can't do that. So I'm not upgrading. That's good for me. Not gonna do anything like that. So there you go. That's what that looks like right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a field. So I want the person's name. That has to be there. So when I click on that, you see how I did that? You go over here, it says add a field. And I'm going to click on Fancy Pants because I think Fancy Pants is fun. It's just a fun name there. I'm going to click on name and I'm going to come over here and you're like, okay, great. Well, what if I want to make this a requirement? Because right now it's not a requirement. So if you mouse over it, it's going to say click to edit or drag to reorder. So I'm going to click on it and it turns blue and the blue form pops up on the side. So name, options, required. That means they must fill this in first and last. Okay, must fill it in, they must see it. Okay, perfect, great, awesome. Okay, great. So now it is a required form. In order to get out of that, that's a field setting. So I just went back to add a field. So I'm going to add another field. What I'm going to do is I need their email address. That's the next thing I need. Okay, you collect every single person's email address. So I'm going to go over here, click on it, make it required and no duplicates. Check that out. That's a new feature. So you can't have someone, apply to be on the team twice. If they already applied, then they already applied. You don't have to do that. You can if you want. You can also type instructions for the user. Okay. And there we go. So I have their email. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to ask for their phone number. Maybe. If I had unlimited forms, I'd probably do that. So their phone number needs to be required. That's so I can text them if need be. All right. So we're going to go here to multiple choice, and I'm going to add a multiple choice. Do you already work with a beach body coach? First choice is going to be yes. Second choice is going to be no. Third choice is I'm not sure. Okay. It is required. And there we go. Let's do something fancy with this one. I can't do fancy with that one, so we won't. Never mind. I lied. Great. So we're going to go to another one. Oh, wait. I didn't want that. We're going to delete that. Did you see I added this field here, this multiple choice, decided I didn't want it. So I just clicked on it and see the little minus that comes up right there. I can delete that bad boy. Just delete him. Don't say see you later, dude. I am going to do a paragraph text because what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, why do you want to be a coach on Team Harmony? Okay, tell me why you want to be a coach. There you go. Okay. Awesome. I'm going to add a checkbox one. Okay, I'm going to go down here. Do you own any beach body workout programs? Checkboxes. So first column is going to be T20, or we'll do 21 day fix. That is the most popular. Oops. Second choice is going to be T25. third choice is going to be insanity. And apparently I can't add any more with this. Maybe I can. Oh, yes, I can. Insanity, P90X, P90X2, P90X3, P90. Okay, so we'll do the P90s. We'll do insanity, asylum, or insanity max 30. Okay, I'm going to add another one, and I'm going to put it showing extreme, Pio, what else? Brazil butt lift. I like to have Brazil butt lift. Then I'm sure there are other ones, but make that required. And the nice thing about the checkboxes is they can add more than one. All right, so they can check they own more than that. Or 21 day fix. There we go. And I don't like the way 2 columns looks. 3 looks ridiculous, so we're just going to do 1. All right, perfect. This is a really good question to ask people. Have you completed the Beachbody program that you own? Yes or no? Get rid of that third choice. Multiple choice. Here's another one. This is another question you want to make sure you ask people. Do you currently drink Shakeology? Yes or no? Oh, shush. Stay on this page. Okay. So, multiple choice. Here we go. One more. How much time per day do you have to commit to working your beach business? Okay. First choice is going to be 10. How many? How much time per week? It's easier to do per week. So we're going to say 5 to 10. We're going to say less than 10 hours. We're going to say 10 to 20 hours. And we're going to say 20 plus hours. Okay, that should give us a good idea of where people are right there. If you guys are chatting, I can't see it, so I'm sorry. If anybody needs anything, can't see shit. No. Okay. Okay. Everybody seems to be good. So there we go. I'm going to add another multiple choice because it's just the easiest. What is the best way to contact you? Email, text, phone call. Okay. And I think all you can do is 10. So let me see if I can add another one. Yep. You're limited to 10 fields with the free one. Okay. Which is sometimes why I like to use Google Forms. So not right now. Great. So I added in just about everything that I needed to know right there. And that is my form. So I'm going to save my form. I know that seems like rocket science. I've made a form before and not saved it. So what's great about this is it says, awesome, your form is saved. What do you want to do? Continue editing, set up email notifications, or take you back. I'm going to show you how to set up email notifications. It's super easy. They ask you, what email address do you want this to go to? Okay. you can have it go, to whatever email you want. Set reply, no reply to, new entries, not new comments, or you can have it text you whenever whenever a form is sent through. I used to only have 50 texts a month up until like a couple months ago. So I never did that. Now we have unlimited. So I'm like, hashtag all the texts, all the texts. Yes, I said hashtag. Did you know one of my 5th graders called a sharp a hashtag? I was like, I have failed you as your music teacher. I have failed you. And then I go, hashtag, it's been a sharp since the 1500s. We win. And they look at me like I'm on crack, which is fine. Okay, so great. So we're going to save my customization. I can't even talk. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go up here to forms. I'm just going to click on that. So you can see join Team Harmony. That's one of my forms. Now you get 3 forms total with a free account. Okay. So the nice thing is you can go in and look at the entries, see who has filled it out. No one has filled it out. Analytics, view, notifications, rules. I don't understand what the rules are. Create a rule. I have no idea what that even means. So you can figure that out on your own and let me know. How's that sound? I'm not going to waste your time and do it now. Now, this little button right here, see the share guy? The share guy makes you happy. The share guy is what we want to do. So we're going to go in here and click on share, and you can have a permanent link to your form, a short link, or we can see this little guy embed, or look, WordPress. If you have yours on WordPress, your blog on WordPress, they have a special button for you. We are just going to embed this sucker. So I go down and I use the iframe one because it says use this iframe embed code to place your form onto your page on your own site where JavaScript might be unavailable. So I always use this one. So I just go there and I have an Apple, so Command C, Apple C. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my blog and I'm going to pick something stupid. Here is one that I never, what are the differences? Hey, great. Look, I have some graphics up. That's my differences. That's it. That's as far as I got. So let's say I want to put my form right in here. You do not paste that right there. That is not what you want to do. In order to embed, you need to have some knowledge of HTML. This is what Bethany was talking about the other night. So you're going to go in here to HTML. And literally how I learned how to do this is I was like, okay, that's talking about text and font. And oh, okay, what are the differences between the 21 to fix and fix extreme? If you look back here, that's right there. Okay. What this stuff is saying that you want the font size to be large and you want it to be bold. Down here, the 21-day fix extreme launched, blah, 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 blah. Okay. See that? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit enter a whole bunch of times. And I'm going to go back to the HTML. Guess where my enters are? Can you see it? This is all of my enters. This is all the space. So if you want to put something in, it's in a break. So what I want to do is I want to put my form right in the middle of that. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to hit paste. Now, where is it? Height and width. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to save this. We're going to go back to compose. Oh, look, that fits really nicely right there, doesn't it? See how it's the whole width. Some people, they'll make it too wide and they'll embed it so it's too long. So what I want to show you guys, if you look right over here, and you're going to have to look really carefully, this is my iframe right here, form that I just put in. Right here, it says height, 1293. If I wanted to make the form longer, I would make that a bigger number. Here is the width. It says, look at that, it says 100%. Okay, so it's going by percent, not by pixels and stuff, which is good because that means however wide the blog post is, that's how wide the form will be. All right, so you click save. We're going to preview that sucker again and check that out. Look how nice and professional that looks. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that fun? Okay. So there's that one. Does anybody, before I go on, does anyone have any questions on wufoo? Feel free to unmute and ask. Any questions on wufoo? Wufoo, I'm telling you, forms are the way. I just got 2 brand new customers yesterday, and I've gotten a couple coaches that way, and my blog works for me. No questions, no questions. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to delete that, because that really doesn't need to be there. And I'm going to show you another way to do a form, which is super duper easy. So what I'm going to do, I'm in at Google, and I'm going to click on and go into my Google Drive. Now my Google Drive is ridiculously full. I have way too much crap in here. But what I'm going to do is you can look in applications and responses, and that's where I have all my applications and responses saved. So I'm going to click new, and I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to say more, and I'm going to go to Google Forms. Google Forms is awesome. Okay, so you can go in here and you can title the form. Form is, this is not really something I'm gonna use. Okay, I'm making this a dumb form now. You can title your questions as much as you want. Okay, you can go down and do multiple choice, check boxes, choose from a list, date, time, text. This is pretty much the same as wufoo. It's just a different way to set up. You can make it a required question right here. Right there. You can add an other. You can edit it. You can duplicate it. So let's add another item right there. So now I have a question. Here's another one. Let's say this should be question 1. Go up here and we'll edit this. The question 4. Whoops. Okay. There we go. 3. Done. Okay. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change this to paragraph text, required question. See how it has a little star by required. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Oh, okay, there it is. Add another item. This is question 2. Okay. Text, basic text required. So I go in here and these are clearly out of order. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this and move it up. And this is question 4. This should be question 2. I'm going to grab it and move it up. It's super, super simple and easy to do. Confirmation page, you can go ahead and type in your response has been recorded, or thank you for submitting this form. I will be in contact with you soon, blah, 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 blah. Send form. Now, what this is going to do, it's going to create another spreadsheet. It's going to create a spreadsheet for you in the same folder that has your responses in it. So we're going to send the form, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to view. I forget how to do that. You can change the theme too. If you don't like the theme, you could do, let's say you want to think about the beach. Let's choose the beach. Yay, look, it's a beachy theme. We just need a drink in our hands that I can't have for 20 days. You can view responses, and the responses are going to be in a spreadsheet. Okay. Now, what else you're going to want to do is, this is not something I'm going to use, and here's the responses. In wufoo, it told you right away, let's check out your email notifications. It doesn't in Google Forms. You have to go to the responses and open it up and go up here to the top and click on, is it data? No. Form. No. Add-ons, no. Hang on, let me figure out what it's on. It always takes me a sec. Where's it? If you see it and I don't see it, just yell at me. But I can't hear you. Notification rules. There it is. See, that's a weird one. Notification rules. So you go in here, notify me when a user submits a form, and notify me right away. So if you think you're going to get a lot, you can do just a daily digest. So you get one email a day, or you can get an email anytime changes are made. Okay. So that was under tools and notification rules. Okay. So that's how you set up your stuff with that. You click save and that's it. And if you want to embed the form, it's really simple. Hang on, let me get out of here. That's what I want. You can go up and we can send the form. So what I'm going to do is I went to the form and I clicked send form. Now I'm going to go to embed. All right. So see right here, the customized size is 760 by 500. You don't really know how big your form's going to be until you get it in there. So I go in here, I copy in iframe. I'm going to go in here. This is that same blog post I had before, and I am going to post it like that. This is what my Google Docs looks like. Okay, now this is really annoying to me because, number one, do you see how it is wider than my frame here? I can't stand that. I think that's ridiculous. And I also have to scroll. I can't see the whole thing at once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change these numbers. I want my height to be 1,000 and I want my width to be 500. And that's all I did. Hey, look at that. Okay. And all of a sudden, my entire form can be seen at once. Okay, so that's really the best way to do it. I think it looks more professional that way. I think it's easier for people to see when you do it like that. So it looks like this now. And I would probably go back in and make this bigger and make it look nice. But when we were in the original, it was 500 by, what was that, 760? And this is what it would look like when you saw it. And to me, it just doesn't look right. See this? You're gonna have to scroll here. And I just don't think that looks very nice. In fact, I can't even get it to scroll. So that's kind of annoying. So that's why I would go in and make sure in the HTML that you have the height where you need it to be. And you have the width at, we'll do 600, see how that looks. It might look better. There we go. You can preview that and then you can see the whole form right there. Okay. As it goes with Pinterest, you guys can do this stuff through Pinterest. Pin your blog post about joining a challenge group. Pin your pin anything that has a form in there. I never took down that coaching opportunity thing from last week. Oh yeah. My brain is scattered. But I'm going to go in and delete that because I really don't want that there. It's just something stupid. It's not stupid, but it's a dumb form that I don't need. Save that. Go away from there. I'm going to get out of there. I'm going to stop sharing real quick. Do you guys have any questions about wufoo forms or Google Doc forms, or how or why you should put them in? Seriously, I got like, I get, oh, something is going on. I have no idea. I see Bridget cracking up and Jen's being, Amy can't even look at the screen. I could tell the whole time. I could see like Jen and Michelle and Bridget's going, giggling. Do you guys have any questions on forms? I know it can be boring for forms and all that kind of stuff, but it really is important. It makes you look very professional in your business to get that stuff up and going. If you need help with it, let me know. I'll be happy to help as much as I can. My life is a slightly crazy. Jen, troublemaker.
No.
Why was I thinking?
I do have a question though, because I was taking notes.
Okay.
Do I have to have a blog like up and running to do these forms, or can I put them on?
You can. You don't have to have a blog. You don't have to post them to a blog. You can.
Okay.
You can say, if you want to join my team, fill out this link and let me.
Okay.
There, you can go in just like where I found the embed code. There's a sharing code.
Okay.
That you can do. And if you don't like the way it looks, like if it's too long, has a bunch of letters, you can make a bit.ly out of it. That's what I've done with mine. Join Team Harmony, I think, sends you straight to my link or to my form. But you don't have to have a blog to do a form, which is really nice.
Yeah, because I just started doing the like pages, so I don't have the blog is like down the road, and I thought, well, I don't know if I could use it yet.
You can. You absolutely can.
Okay.
Definitely. And Allison, I have no idea why we thought it was 5. I know it's 10. I know I'd like it to be more, but I'm way too cheap to pay for the full thing. I pay for enough. I'm good. Pay for a Buffer account I don't use. Do you guys know what Buffer is? Buffer is like Hootsuite, is like Sendable. It's a scheduler app where you can schedule your posts. And Lee turned me on to Buffer, and I really, really like it. It's the simplest and prettiest and most basic. There's no frill to it, but I'll schedule my posts and I'll forget to go and check back in on them. So for me, it works better if I can just quit texting, you turds. Look at the wall. Sorry. I feel like I'm at school. Put your phones down. We have this stupid thing called BYOT. Bring your own technology. So the kids walk around with their cell phones and their iPads on, texting each other all day. Thanks, genius, for thinking that one up. Anyways, I don't remember where I was going with that. Jen had a question. Blog pages. Oh, she's been stalking them. Stalk away. Good ones, really good ones to stalk. Katie Hefner has one. I think it's Katie Hefner at Blogspot. K-T-I. Hefner as in Hugh. Then Melanie's, I think, is one of the best out there. She's someone who really, really goes into there. Miguel Carrasco has a great blog, if you want to check his out. And who else? A lot of coaches on Melanie's team. So Melinda Besniaz and Amy Jo DeSanzo. I call her Amy Jo DeSanzo. Amy DeSanzo, Deidre Penrose, Kaylee Hennessy, Katie. Katie does one. Yeah. Katie's is awesome. I remember when Katie started coaching about 6 months before me. And I remember her when she was working full time, her blogs would be like, check out this recipe I made for dinner. And she'd put it in. It was like the most basic, but it got her blogging every day. So if you go back and look at her really old posts from like 2.5 years ago, you'll see that they're junk. But the point is, she started doing it every day and started being consistent with it once a week or twice a week, whatever. Do you guys have any questions? Allison, do you have your earbuds in your mouth? No. It looked like she was like this, trying to lick the earwax off. She's like, ooh, yummy, potatoes. Sorry, I'm in rare form tonight. It's because I can't have any of this. Yeah, it's still sitting here from last night. Instead, I have to drink a whole bunch of this. Yeah. Fucking red. God, stupid. I wish I liked eggs. I could eat hard-boiled eggs. That'd be good. Gagberry. Oh, speaking of, have you guys tried the Shakeology chocolate bar? It's genius. Tablespoon of coconut oil, heat it up, mixed with a teaspoon of espresso or a teaspoon of coffee, because it brings out the chocolate flavor. Mixed with a capful of vanilla extract. I know you love Quest bars. Mixed with an entire packet of vegan chocolate Shakeology. It becomes like this paste. I put mine in a little sandwich bag and made it into a bar, and I put it in the fridge, and I got it cold today. And it was a protein and a chocolate bar for me today. I looked forward to it all day. I said, oh, Kelly, if you can just make it through with all this meat, all this stupid meat, you can have your chocolate. And it was, I feel like a normal human now. So I'll probably blog about that. Meg Wazinski made that up, and then one of her coaches posted it in this other group. So if you guys have any questions about blogging, yes, I will share that recipe. Of course. I'll post it. You guys are on Team Harmony. I'll post it there. Any questions about Pinterest? Michelle, did we miss anything with Pinterest? Are you guys cool with the blogging? Did you get a lot of information? Probably too much. It can be information overload. Remember, one thing at a time. Do one thing for a month. Make it, or 21 days, whatever. Make it a habit, and then picks up something else. It's just like we're telling all the new coaches in the challenge group that we're going to have you be a product of the product this week. And next week, we expect you to keep doing that and then start inviting. So it's going to be, we're building on each other. Build on what you're learning. So next week, I know we don't have a lot of people on this call tonight because people knew it was going to be like, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. I'm not getting on it. Next week, we're not going to do our call because it's the surge. So I am probably just going to start a chat in Team Harmony. Just like a big, hey, let's talk about the surge right there. If you guys want to join in, join in. If not, you don't have to. It's totally up to you guys. Definitely watch it. They are planning to talk a lot about Beachbody On Demand because I'm about 90% sure that it is launching on March 12th, 11th, 12th. Because you guys know about our commissions on club memberships? Did you read about that? Right now we get 50% commission, and starting on March 11th, anyone that signs up from that date forward, we will only get 40% commission on that, which is one of the way they're covering their costs on it, which I get. And I'm fairly certain within the next 6 months, definitely by the end of the year, the cost is going to go up. Probably to, this is just my guess, $59.99 every 3 months. Okay, so like $20 a month, but we don't have to do that. If you keep your club membership, you don't have to do that. Do the survey. I think I did the survey, Allison. Did anyone ask it? You mean the survey about Beachbody On Demand? I didn't do it because I haven't been able to log in. So I wanted to be like, you can't get in. I ain't doing a damn survey.
I was just curious because it had asked, like, some of the questions were like, how much would you pay for this service? And then there was like, I can't remember if it was like a multiple, like a range, do you know what I mean? Between here to here or whatever. And then another one was like, how much would you sell this for? So I was just curious because I was like, oh, look at these options. Like, I wonder what it's going to be,
My guess, and this is purely based on chatter with other coaches in the TR Diamonds group with Ashley and stuff, that at least it's probably going to go up to like $59.99. And of course, they're not going to put it at $60 even. They're going to put it 1 penny less so it looks a little better. You're selling your house for $199,999. Is that not 200? Yeah, that won't get you a whole lot anywhere. But yeah, so I would foresee at least it being about $20 a month. I know they are going to have the challenge pack for probably, actually that's probably, you know what else when you asked me about March promos? Boom, right there. I can pretty much guarantee it.
140. Yeah.
I can pretty much guarantee, because I was trying to think after you asked me that, I'm racking my brain thinking what hasn't been on sale. They're going to do that starting mid-month, and I bet they will keep it to the end of April. That would be my guess.
And what is it? The Shakeology, and then is it 90 days?
Yeah, 3 months. It's 90 days. So, I mean, it's a pretty good deal. And I know I haven't got, like I said, I haven't been able to log in. Plus, I just didn't even work out last week because I couldn't move my arm. Pissed me off. So I didn't even want to look at it. But I can move it. Look, it hurts like a bitch, but I can move. So tomorrow, arm day will be interesting. But I actually had one of my little 5th graders conducting at school. He's like, "Can I use the stick of magic?" That's what I call it. My Harry Potter wand. Swish and flick. They love it. Hi, Mace! I love them. Oh. I promised you guys something. I totally promised you something. So put your headphones in and be prepared. Be prepared to pee yourself. I'm not even kidding. Oh, you're going to die. I don't know if you've seen this before or not. It is the dumbest thing in the world, and I love it more than anything. It's just freaking amazing. Okay. Are you guys? Oh, wait. You know what I'm going to do? Before, I'm going to stop recording because nobody else needs to see this. Okay? Done recording.